Okay, today is March the 27th, 2007. I'm out in front of the courthouse, and it's approximately like 9:30. And this woman comes walking up by the name of Carrie, as I'm standing out in front with my sign, freeourkids.com. And Carrie starts telling me about her case manager, who was Megan Gallagher. And she's before the same judge, Judge Fleming. 2004, what was your date they took your children?
June 29th of 2007.
Okay, 2007 or 2004?
No, 7.
2000.
I had the kids up until 2007.
Okay, tell us, well, Megan Gallagher wasn't working for them then?
No, the case was open from Megan Gallagher, and it went on from there.
Okay, so in other words, okay, so it opened. So the case opened up, what was the date?
The date of the case that was open, I can't even tell you.
I think you said it was 2004 July or something.
June of 2004.
Right. So in other words, Megan Gallagher comes in 2004 because that's when she was still working. The last children she took was our children on August 3rd, and then after that she was arrested for falsifying 26 cases prior to that. Ma'am, I want to hear what you've got to say about, first of all, Megan Gallagher and what she came into you, how she's come in and stole your kids from you, and then you got stuck with the same judge, Judge Fleming. And if you could just go again, I wish I could have got what you were saying at the first, but go ahead.
Well, June 5th, 2004, I gave birth to a 6-pound 10-ounce baby boy. His name's Kyle, and Kyle was pronounced to have a breathing apnea in Morton Plant Hospital. The day I left the hospital, Megan Gallagher showed up at Morton Plant, said, "Are you Carrie Rothberg?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "You're an unfit mother." I said, "Who the hell are you?" And
right.
She said, oh, well, she introduced herself. She interviewed both of us. She told the hospital not to let go of my baby until that Friday of that week. Well, the day we were supposed to get the baby out of the hospital, she never called us. She never showed up at the hospital to release my son. We didn't get out of the hospital till late that night. She was supposed to come and do a home study at my apartment that I lived in Coral Cove. It took her about a week before she even came, called, or anything.
Okay, I know the woman was a scumbag by what she did to our family, your family, and tons of other families.
Then
okay.
She wanted to speak to my family. My family spoke to her, and then she opened up a case, and then she called me after she opened up the case and said that we were going to go into court. And I went into court, saw Judge Fleming. The kid came home with me, found out I was pregnant again with my little girl. My little girl is not on the case at all, but yet Judge Fleming took my kid anyway, gave it to the father, okay, and this Andrea Becca, who was on the case at the time, didn't want to hear anything I had to say to her, was rude, arrogant, and hung up on me all the time. So then I came into court, I kept coming back to court, coming in and back to court, in and out of court. I had to do this huge case plan. Okay, to be on medication, okay?
Right, they want everyone on medication.
I don't need to be on medication,
right.
Okay? And they want me to follow up with all these things. Now, I did the classes that I needed to do, and then they start this whole thing over again. So then, come January, they removed my children, okay? Gave them to the father, who hasn't been in their lives. Turned around January 2nd, closed the case with him, tried to file an appeal, and Judge Fleming keeps throwing it out of court.
Right. So what do you think about the state of Florida?
Sucks. I fucking hate it. Excuse my language.
That's okay.
I wish I was back in New York. This shit does not happen in New York.
Right. See, do you know they're using your kids and you for money, right?
I know they are. I know they are.
And they're abusing your children.
And my sanity.
And your sanity, right.
Yes, and my well-being, yes.
Right. And now you've lost how many jobs because of this?
3.
3 jobs. Just trying to survive, trying to do what the court...
I'm about to lose another one.
Yeah, the court runs us in and out, in and out.
Okay, I've never, my facial features, I look older. I'm so stressed out.
Right.
My daughter was born stressed because I was pregnant going through all of this. Now, I wasn't able to see my daughter.
It's crazy,
There was no visitation for my daughter, but she's not even on the case, so she's not even in the court system whatsoever freaking ever. You go to the clerk of the court, they're going to say, who's that kid? Where's this kid? There's no kid of that name in this court system.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Crazy. 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 I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to say. I just
You're done. You're
so
dumbfounded.
pissed off.
You're so pissed off, and you're
I
dumbfounded.
seriously think the judge is on some shit. Okay,
Right.
before she gets on, she looks at you. She looks half drunk half the time.
They are.
Her lipstick's up her nose. I mean, I don't understand this.
Right. It's
I
crazy.
They don't take kids away in New York unless you're on drugs.
Right. This is crazy. They're making money. They're making big money by doing this. Ma'am, I want to thank you very much. What was your name again?
Carrie.
Carrie, I just feel sorry for you because I've watched this over and over again. I've watched it, and it goes on and on. But you get a chance, you watch the website, freeourkids.com, and we'll see if we can get you on there and so we can explain what's going on.
Okay, well, I also want to know, how do I get my daughter home? Because I've been with the sheriff's department trying to go get my kid, and they said, well, if you don't release the kid, then
The sheriff's working with them. The sheriffs, Bernie McCabe, and the judges in this court system are all making money. They're all making money.
all kiss my ass because, you know what? Someone's getting sued, and they're going to get sued quick because they screwed with the wrong girl.
Right. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.